Oh, Superman number 16. This is an absolute power tie-in. We're going to talk about this comic using my space system: story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. Two's the best you can get. I'm not comparing this comic to The Dark Knight Returns or Giant Size X-Men number 1 or Alan Moore's run on Swamp Thing. I compare these comics to themselves and their promise to you, plus sort of modern Superman comics. I'm not even comparing this to Batman or something. Pre-Crisis Superman, of course, is the best. Superman's my favorite character of everything, not just of comic books. He's just my favorite character. I've been really enjoying the latest Superman action stuff. So Brainiac, House of Brainiac, and that. I liked, yeah, I'd probably say the last like maybe 7 or 8. I think I've really enjoyed. I did enjoy this one as well. I'm gonna give the storyline a 1.5. I'm not reading Absolute Power, so I guess it's something with Amanda Waller and Amazo. Somehow she's taken his like abilities or whatever to take powers away, and I guess everyone's lost their powers. I think this is just from reading this one. This is what I'm taking. Everyone's lost their powers. Seems kind of interesting. But I'm probably honestly not going to really go read Absolute Power. I'm just going to continue just reading the Superman in action stuff. But the story in this one is Superman, I guess, was shot perhaps in Absolute Power number 1. And so he's injured. And there's Mercy is going around collecting some of the superheroes. So we have Zatanna in here that's being, she comes and grabs Zatanna. Brings her to the fortress. You got some other guys at the fortress as well. I kind of like where this is going. Superman's got wearing the your black outfit here. He's powerless. He's wondering about where John could be and just trying to figure out what the next steps are. I can't really give it a 2 because it's not like I'm like, holy crap. But I am interested, so I didn't think I would be. So I was prepared to be like, because Absolute Power I don't care about. But actually, I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen. So due to my interest level, I'm going to give it a 1.5. You got Peacemaker here. I guess he's with Amanda Waller. Peacemaker, after the show and his appearance on Suicide Squad, I guess he's really leveled up as a character. He used to be kind of whatever to me, but he looks cool, and I guess he's more popular now. But yeah, it's pretty good. 1.5, so it's above average. But yeah, I'm not dying over it, but I am still interested to continue on. With that, I'll get into the pacing and I'll give that a 1.5. I don't think there was really there was some action here with Zatanna in the beginning, but there really wasn't enough action. I like to see Superman going around doing stuff as Superman in his comic of Superman. This is my main problem with tie-ins. Like, it has to make sense in the Absolute Power storyline, and in that storyline he doesn't have powers. But I want Superman to go around doing Superman things, saving people, fighting guys, whatever. I think you got that in the House of Brainiac, and you're not getting it here because he has no powers. But I wasn't bored or anything like that. I thought the pacing was pretty good. Like, I was like, okay, I was getting into it. Got Lex Luthor here, who's lost his memories as well. Yeah, so I liked it. I thought it was pretty good pacing, but there really needed to be more action. I'm torn between a 1 and a 1.5. I'll give it a 1.5 because I am more interested in what's going on with the story, but I would have liked to have seen more action to get the full score. I am going to give the full 2 out of 2, though, for the art. As I said in the beginning of this video, this is not a comparison comic. I'm not comparing this to Neil Adams' art or something. I'm saying that the art in this comic, for me, it's just working. And I don't really mention creator names. The reason I don't mention creator names in my reviews is that I'm only reviewing the product, not the creator. Many times, you have a creator and you have their name, you see their name, and then you know about that creator, and then oh yeah, this guy's some crazy guy on Twitter or X or whatever, or he's got all these maybe radical ideas or something. I don't know, and I don't like to get involved in that. I find that it actually taints my impression of the comic book. So I don't even read the credits. And some people might think that that's wrong. You should acknowledge the creators, and those people can acknowledge them, and they're on the comic. So if you want to know who they are, read it. I prefer to just kind of just read the story. This is what I purchased. I purchased this comic, right? Like, I don't care who made that garbage Green Lantern comic. Well, I do now because it's so awful that if I see that person's name, I'm not going to read their comic. But this one, I liked it. So there you go. I'm just going to continue on getting Superman. Let's face it, I'm going to get Superman anyways because I just collect Superman. But like, honestly, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, artistry, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 2. It's not, I mean, again, I'm comparing it to what you expect out of this comic. I'm not, you know, this isn't better than Jack Kirby or something. While we're talking about art, I got to show you, I just got this from beardedshirts.com. This is my channel sponsor. Absolutely love this one. Sorry, it's a bit Legion of Superheroes. Oh my God. And you got the subs down here. I don't know if you can see the subs down here. This is a print all over shirt. So it continues onto the back. I absolutely love it. This is my favorite shirt that I own. Check out beardedshirts.com. The link is in the description below. If you're a channel member, if you become a Legionnaire, we put you in to get a shirt from Bearded Shirts. And then once all the members have a shirt, we then start to do rotations and we'll do polls and things like that and contests. But check them out. They're awesome. Link is in the description below. Okay. For the characters, I'm going to give the characters a 1. I love Superman, of course. Some of the other characters are like, okay. I don't care about Amanda Waller. I know that she's like this big thing. And people are like, yeah, she's a great villain. I find her completely boring. I just can't get into her. Not in the films, played by great was it Viola Davis plays her or anything. Great actress. I'm not interested. She's just a generic person. I don't feel like she's smart enough as like a Lex Luthor. And I don't think that she's like evil enough, I guess, you know, as like a, you know, I don't know, like a Brainiac or something. She's just like, I don't know, she just feels very bland. And I know people love Amanda Waller. I just can't get into her at all. Like, I can't think of anything that describes her, right? So Zatanna's cool though in this. I do like Zatanna. You got something at the end here with Lois, which I won't show you. But yeah, I'll give it a 1 for the characters. I like the characters. That said, I'm going to give the enjoyment factor, I'm going to give it a 1.5 actually. I was going to give it a 1, but I'm going to give it a 1.5. I actually really liked this comic, but it's one of these, I'm not super dying over it, like, oh man, you got to get this. You know, it's not really like that. I'm just like, I like this one. It's good. I'm interested in Absolute Power to see where it goes, but it's not anything that's like, you can't live without, right? So a 7.5 out of a 10 for this issue of Superman number 16. Overall, really cool. Like the art actually a lot. I think it just looks cool to me. But it's not anything that you're going to be dying over. So that's it. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoy my space system, please like the video, consider subscribing. That's it. Until next time.